Institute for Metalworking Skills. We develop skill standards, credentials, and training frameworks for advanced manufacturing and related industries. I want to thank Senator Alexander and Senator Murray and the Senate Help Committee for having me today to talk about a topic that is very close to me. I was honored to serve on Secretary Acosta's task force for apprenticeship expansion, charged with identifying strategies to expand apprenticeships. Our work together culminated in a recently released report that includes recommendations on how to bring apprenticeships into the 21st century and ensure widespread access and utility. Now, apprenticeship in its basic form really works. I think all of us can agree to that. But the registered apprenticeship system has barely changed since it was established in the 1930s and is burdened by rules and restrictions. Because of this prescriptive nature, it is sometimes unappealing to companies. But what if there was an alternative? What if a new model of apprenticeship recognized and encouraged innovation and creativity? This alternative is coming to fruition through the industry-recognized apprenticeship program, also known as IRAP. This new model recognizes that you don't grow something by creating more rules, but by creating an environment of innovation and excellence and offering greater flexibility to both employers and apprentices. Perhaps the best way for me to describe the differences between the two models is through a metaphor of Lego blocks.
Oh, here come the Legos.
So on the right of me, I have the IRAP model. This is an alternative. To my left, I have the registered model. So to the right, this model is a platform that uses different Lego blocks to build a house. Rather than rules and restrictions, IRAP is a set of quality metrics. Each Lego block is a quality metric to measure quality. The companies can use these metrics to design and build their programs specific to their needs. Now, on the registered side, this model does not give that much flexibility. Instead, it's a Lego house that's built already. It's unable to meet the needs of every company, maybe some companies, but not every company. Companies must conform to the limitations within the house. For example, we're currently working with Raytheon's Missile Systems Division to launch an apprenticeship program and this design uses quality metrics included in the IRAP model, but it exercises creativity and ingenuity that cannot be implemented within the rules and restrictions of the registered apprenticeship. The existing house just does not work. This design is revolutionizing the culture of Raytheon and is accelerating learning at a velocity parallel to the innovative technologies of their organization. Innovation in technologies require innovation in training. Appendix B of my written testimony provides more details of Raytheon's design, but here is an example of the cultural change that's taking place within the organization. Prior to implementing this design, I asked Raytheon's leadership the following questions. How many machinists do you employ? The answer was roughly about 500. How many of those machinists are apprentices? The answer was maybe 15. So here are the answers to the same questions after implementing this new design. How many machinists do you employ? It was the same, roughly 500. How many of those machinists are apprentices? The answer changed. Every machinist in our organization is an apprentice. Even our support staff can tap in and out of the apprenticeship program at will. So a salesperson or an estimator can tap into their apprenticeship program to make their jobs, to perform their jobs better. You see, innovation is the real driver of expansion, not rules and restrictions. Raytheon's apprenticeship design is just one example of how industry-recognized apprenticeship program can be applied. There's truly limitless potential. Again, apprenticeship works, but we must allow innovation and creativity. I want to thank you for your time, and I welcome you for questions.
Thank you, Mr. King. Mr. Holland, welcome.